Ladies, gentlemen, today is April 2nd, 2025, live from New York City. It's the DJMurder Show, where we got updates, highlights, and breaking news of the Fantasy League. We got a lot of undrafted, probably still available free agents in many leagues. ESPN, Yahoo. Household names performing at a box office level. Storylines. Lambong of the day, we got Yankees with baseball with Los. Talk about Pedro's historic start to a fantasy roster. Talk a little bit about that. We got some heavy arm pitchers that we want to shout out. Probable starter of the day. He's 17% owned on rosters on ESPN. Traques of the day. We talk a little bit about the Yankees losing their first game of the season. Los' question is, he doesn't understand why Luke Weaver wasn't in the game. Well, lucky for you, we gonna ask Aaron Boone about that coming later. We really don't, but we got that and much more on the DJMurder Show. The DJMurder Show is presented by Property Management Group Company. If you're tired of your uncle sleeping the couch to couch, Property Management Group Company. Like the great Nick Merck says, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. This is the DJMurder Show. So, fantasy is tough. Especially when you are playing with such heavy, high-level competitors, deep leagues. But there's a lot of few undrafted players that are probably still available. Of course, we're going to start with somebody I have on my fantasy team, Tommy Edman from the World Series champions Dodgers. Utility player. He's on a 6-game hit streak, 5 RBIs, 3 home runs, a stolen base. But he's only batting .250. But could it be a breakout year for that dude? Then on the other side, Wilyer Abreu, right fielder for the Boston Red Sox, 7 for 11, 2 jacks, 5 walks. And I know if you drafted these players, kudos to you. But I know he started an ESPN roster 6% to start the season. Is he the real deal? Confidence is key. The host of Baseball with Los has him on his team. Keep an eye on that. Then someone that's probably getting disrespected by a lot of fantasy owners, George Springer, Toronto right fielder. Batting .444 with 4 multi-hit games. He does have 6 Ks, but is he being disrespected by fantasy owners? And then probably the sleeper of the year early. I know it's early, but again, want to keep the people informed of what's happening. Ada Lopez, Miami second baseman, batting .348, and he played 2 jacks, only 2 Ks. Look at this. Come on, guys. Sleeper of the year. Then the names that we don't need to mention, but we will. The household names, box office names. Aaron Judge, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs on historic year after historic year after historic year. And my MVP for the National League, ladies and gentlemen, is now Tony. Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. 4 stolen bases. Batting .409. 4 walks. That's the guy right there. And by the way, Kyle Tucker by Chicago Cubs, left fielder. Heard of Duke? Last 4 games, yeah, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, 10 for 18, 9 runs. That's pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. Mackenzie Gore goes against Toronto after a brilliant performance on opening day. We're gonna keep an eye on that. Juan Soto. We gotta keep an eye on Juan Soto and the Mets because, you know, he signed with the Mets because they had a brighter future, but in one game, the Yankees had more home runs. In that 9 home run game, the Yankees have more home runs than the Mets have all year. And my beloved Gleyber Torres is hurt. He hurt his left oblique. That's tough to watch. The Lambong of the day continues to be Rafael Devers. Actually, in chat, there was a report that went out today about the Rafael Devers situation, where somebody gave 4 reasons. 4 reasons why Devers is starting off historically bad. But there was a report that came out, Baseball with Los, that he says, I quote, when you fail as a hitter and you're God's gift, if you fail 7 out of 10 times, you feel like you're still able to help on the defensive end. The defense takes your mind away from the hitting for a while, and if you do a good play, and you gain confidence in yourself. Now, if you play no defense and you fail, that's all you think about is your failures until your next at bat and next at bat. Not everyone is mentally fit to deal with that, especially when it's thrown at you from one day to another, and it's something that you don't want to do. He hasn't brought in, talking about Devers, he hasn't brought in, and he doesn't want to. I agree 100%. But I could give you 31.4 million reasons a year why you gotta stick with the game plan. If somebody's coming in that could help out, come on, man. Gotta buy in my opinion. We keep an eye on that. The Yankees, with their first L of the season, Mark Leiter, only 1.5% owned on rosters, but if you're one of those 1.5, blown save, gave up 2 doubles, 1 being an RBI, grand slam, all in the top of the 8th. He had 1 blown save all of last year. Didn't pitch much, but just 3 games into the season, 4 games into the season. But we want to get Pedro's. We want to get Pedro in here and speak to him about. He has a historic roster. And the pitchers last night performance late last night. Nathan Eovaldi, complete game shutout. He has 17 Ks for the year. Batters are batting against him 1-3-7. And Logan Gilbert, 18 Ks, 12 innings for the year. Batters are batting against him a 163. Pretty good pitchers. The probable starter of the day today that's probably available in most leagues is Sean Burke for the White Sox. 17% owned on ESPN. Probably a good pickup. I'm not desperate like that, but if you're in desperate need of pitching early, it's not a bad. If you want, not a bad streamer right there. We gotta take a break, ladies and gentlemen. But when we come back, we have trackers of the day, and see if we take open the phone for some questions. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you if you like the video. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on the DJ Murder Show. Welcome back to the DJ Murder Show, where we open the lines for questions. We have, shortly we're going to have Baseball with Los. He's going to talk about some Yankees, the game yesterday where the Yankees lost their first game of the season. He had some concerns about Luke Weaver not being in the game. We'll take his, we'll get his intake on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Carlos, Baseball with Los, the host of Baseball with Los. The guy knows his game. He knows the sport. He's not.
Thank you.
He's not only a student of the game. He's a huge Yankee fan. You was watching the game last night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Huge Yankee fan. Born in the Bronx. And been there 11 years. Was there 11 years. Just huge Yankee fans. Let's go Yankees.
So it had to be a little bittersweet moment where your fantasy player, Eugenio Suarez,
Confidence is key.
He hits a grand slam against Mark Leiter Jr. He blows the saves. The Yankees end up losing the game. What happened?
I mean, we didn't have our A relievers out there. Normally, Luke Weaver would have been in that position, but it's early in the season. We want to give certain guys certain shots, see if they're up to the task, and obviously Leiter wasn't. He wasn't up to the task. If this was a playoff game, we'll have a different reliever there. We'll have our A reliever there in that position, but he wasn't there, and it cost us. It cost us a lot.
The Yankees signed Adam to a major league contract. You like it?
Adam Ottavino, I mean, we'll see. His slider plays. I'm not sure I'll put him in a risky situation too soon, but we'll see. Can't really. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a huge move, but maybe he'll eat up some innings, get some outs. It just, Eugenio Suarez coming out of being player of the week. They were fans out there saying that he wasn't worthy. But obviously the guy has five homers in a week. I guess he knows what he's doing over there.
Yeah, talking about him, you got him. He's the third baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks. 11 RBIs, 5 jacks. But those are his only hits. Los.
Yeah.
Those are only his, those 5 jacks are his only hits. He has 11 RBIs.
Yeah.
Is he a fluke?
No, I mean, the guy has 30 home runs, 100 RBIs in 4 out of the last 6 seasons. You could pencil him in. He's 30 and 100, 40 and 100. It's just, he has the 4th most home runs since 2017. You just said he's just not a highly touted name, but the guy hits homers. Homers and RBIs is what he does. Normally doesn't get off to such a hot start, but they say that he opened up his batting stance a little bit and seeing the ball a little better. We'll see. Right now, coming off Player of the Week and just hit a grand slam versus the Yankees, first game of the week. So, here with confidence is key. We want guys that are confident, and right now he seems to be a very confident player.
So there was a report that came out of your office. Baseball with Lowe's, presented by Stay Fit 5. There was a report that came out about the Devers situation. I don't know if you had time to explain about that, but you saying that in the spring training they came up to him and they said that he was playing DH. What's your take on that? Why is he? Do you think that's the reason why he's struggling?
If you listen to the interview early in spring training, if you read his body language and read the seriousness of his face when he was asked if he was a DH, you can tell that it was something that he was surprised by. No one had spoken to him about the situation, and it's something that he does not want to do. When you're an all-star, one of the best baseball players in the game, and have been doing something for your whole life, which is playing third base, and it's taken away from you without a conversation, it's really difficult. And, we're taking for granted the mental grind that is playing DH. People think that, you're just hitting, you're a really good hitter, you're going to be fine. But you're taking for granted the fact that you don't have to think about your failures while you're playing defense. And I'm not sure that the general manager did a good job of protecting the franchise. You're not talking to the franchise player. I don't think something like this has ever been done. The disrespect that the general manager has shown Rafael Devers is honestly, it's crazy. It's nuts. I can't believe that something like I don't think a franchise player has ever been treated like this.
So what's the next move? Now listen, I understand everything you're saying. I respect it. I spoke about it earlier in the show, but I could give you 34.5 million reasons a year why he should suck it up and start performing. What's next for Rafael Devers, Boston Red Sox? Does this become a distraction that affects the whole team? Do you have them making the playoffs? What's the next move?
Well, you gave me $34.5 million to play third base a year. That was why you gave me the contract. You gave me $314 million to play third base, to be your everyday third baseman. That was the agreement, and that's what we agreed to. For you to take the glove out of my hand when I had the best defensive year of the history of my life last year, and all the hard work that was put in so that I can have that year. He's gotten better year by year. He had the least amount of errors that he's ever had last year. And it's just you don't want to play with a player's psyche like that. Again, I understand the thought process of you're getting paid $34 million, go ahead. But you got to talk to him, man. It's a people's business. We're not machines, even though we want to think about analytics and everything else. These are human beings. Human beings that have feelings, and you have to know how to manage human beings. And the general manager has done a bad job of managing his franchise player.
Did the Yankees bounce back tonight against the Diamondbacks?
Yankees and Diamondbacks. I mean, it should be a good one. We got Carlos Rodon on the mound, and I think that today should be a little slugfest. We should come out of there victorious.
Thank you for coming on, Carlos. It's always a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the host of Baseball with Lowe's, Carlos Suarez. Always appreciate the time coming on the DJ Murder Show.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. And hey, man, I listen to your show every day. It's awesome what you guys are doing over there at the DJ Murder Show. Just want to say you guys are really doing amazing things, and I never miss a show.
We appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, you heard it, I'm just reporting the news. This what you heard there was an expert's point of view of what's happening in Boston and the Yankees. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a break. Thank you for listening to the DJ Murder Show. Welcome back to the DJ Murder Show. Just to clarify, the report from Baseball with Lowe's, that was in response to a question in chat. Why is it hard just being DH? Talking about the Devers situation in Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to get access to reports, exclusive reports from chat, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment chat below, and you get some exclusive reports. We got scoreboards for fantasy baseball, my league. Pedro's perfect team against one scary team. Pedro's leading 13-5 after 2 days. Analytical Caesar's squad against Chase team. Analytical leads 11-3. Athletics, the KD Jones in the block versus Bo Sox Medina and the Medina boys, leading 11-8. We got Confidence is Key, the host of Baseball with Lowe's, trailing OnlyFans, Ralphie squad. Then we got the best GM in the city, David squad, winning 13-7 early in the week against yours truly, DJ Murder. We're going to take a little break, and when we come back, Caracas of the day. This is the DJ Murder Show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tired of your uncle sleeping from couch to couch, Property Management Group Company. The track of the day is presented by Property Management Group Company. If you're tired of your uncle sleeping the couch to couch, Property Management Group Company. So as my thank you to you guys. I'm going to share with you guys some trackers of the day. Some hitters I like today to get a base hit. Mike Trout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wilyer Abreu. And believe it or not, I believe Rafael Devers gets his first hit of the season tonight. Also, Nick Castellanos from Philly. Those are my hitters. Texas against Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati at the half. Kansas City against Milwaukee. The under at the half. I'm sorry, the first 5 innings. Under at the first 5 innings. The Pittsburgh Pirates against the Tampa Bay Rays. Under at the first 5 innings. Los Angeles Angels against St. Louis. I like Mike Trout just to get a hit. Minnesota Twins against the White Sox. I like the over 7. Washington Nationals, Toronto Blue Jays. I like Washington, but Vladdy will get a hit. Chicago Cubs against the A's. I'll take the A's plus 1.5. The matchup of the day, Detroit and Seattle. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. San Fran and against Houston. I like Houston as the run line. Cleveland and San Diego. San Diego kills them run line. The Mets and the Marlins. I like the Mets. Boston and Baltimore. I like Boston. I think Devers breaks out. Colorado and Philly. I like Philly. Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees. The Atlanta Braves. And the Los Angeles Dodgers. I got the Dodgers as the super run line. Tarake of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Tarakes of the day. We'll be back. This is the DJ Murder Show. And if you stood around for this long, ladies and gentlemen, I got 2 gems for you today. Dustin May from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Go take a look. And Fernando Cruz for the New York Yankees. They worth a look. Thank me later. Ladies and gentlemen, since God loved us that much, we surely should love each other. This has been the DJ Murder Show. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I am DJ Murder.